Okay. For some reason, I can't see the. Can you hear me? Nice. Just give me 1 second. I gotta figure this out. Okay. Okay, so go to the top menu in OBS Docs chat. I literally don't see that. Settings stream. Oh, not doing that. All right. I don't even have. Okay, sorry guys. I'm just trying to figure out. View docs. Okay. View. I shouldn't have started this. But it's okay because we got some good stuff happening today. Oh, there's docs. Oh, okay. Chat. Nice. Docs. YouTube live control panel. Here we go, folks. We are back in business. We are back in business. We are back in business. Okay, just gotta make sure my stream is working. Always like to do this. Go, folks. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So, starting off with really good news. Yesterday, I had to jump off the stream for a meeting. Meeting went super long, so I didn't get back on. But that's okay because right in between getting off the stream and starting my meeting, I figured it out. And I was so close the whole time. The difference was I had this loft and I was using rails and it wasn't working. I just had to go center line and it worked perfectly. And so managed to figure out the file and we printed the cymbal last night and it's done. And I'm going to pull it off the cymbal I'm going to pull it off the printer right now and we're going to test it out and see what it sounds like. So let's do that. I'm trying to decide if it's. I'll capture it anyways. I want to make sure I'm like obviously I'm trying to capture as much footage for the video as possible, so I should probably think about that. Okay, is that right? That seems kind of zoomed in, but it seems like kind of also okay. I honestly don't really know. Seems okay. I can work with this. Okay. I'll take you over to the printer. Luckily, I have enough headphone range. we're still good. So let's do this thing. Now, there's definite issues with the print. I'm getting this like crumbing. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so some issues with the print, but it's the same issue as always. It's this crumbing that I'm calling it. You know, it's like little things. And my understanding is that this is due to wet filament. So I need to dry this filament. I don't want to put it in my oven at home. So I'm kind of just settling with this for now until I get a better method of drying. I'm looking at like some Cymbal thing, or maybe just getting a blast oven or something. I really want to do this right. I want to be able to do this properly. And I want to be able to anneal this, which is something that I understand will help with the high end, because it'll help the crystalline structure. But we're 90% of the way there, and it looks pretty cool, even with all this messiness on there. The parts that printed nicely printed so nice. So let's peel this off and see what it sounds like. Ooh, that is a satisfying peel, actually. These parts are really thin. Woo! This last part is insanely thin. That came off the bed so nicely. So I gotta remember, let this stuff kind of dry a bit before taking it off the printer, because that really, or let it cool. Yeah, I gotta let it cool before I take it off. So I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh, we have some issues under the bell, actually. Interesting. So, some issues, but nothing crazy. This is significantly heavier than my other cymbals have been, because this part, the bell is so much thicker on this one. This is like maybe 7 millimeters thick, as opposed to, I think, 2 millimeters on the rest. So this actually is starting to feel heavy, which is a good sign. So, just grabbing my handy dandy drum bucket here. Everybody should have a drum bucket. The only thing I need from this is my little cymbal handle. I keep forgetting which camera is which. So we've got this. Do I have a wing nut? I don't have a wing nut handy? How do I not have a wing nut here? I swear I had a wing nut recently. Okay. That's fine. I will just use this nut. It won't be tight, but it'll work. Okay, let's go through. This is legitimately the first time anyone's hearing this. without further ado, I don't know. That's kind of good. It's kind of good. It's kind of okay. I need to hear this. Oh, I just realized the wind is like so loud in here. Also, my gain is insanely high on this. Sorry, everybody. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Let me find a wing nut so I can actually tighten this because I think that might make a difference here. 1 second. I know I have one. Oh man, I've been so organized lately. This is embarrassing now. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go look over here. I'm an imposter, but I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm honestly under the influence of all I see, and I poke my head into the doors I make shut. I might have found just plain quarter 20s without the nylon that I can. Nice. Yeah, so these ones actually thread right on. Oops. Oh, my speakers are on. God, this is. Amateur hour. Okay. So, I'm sitting on my headphones. Okay, we got Crazy Cymbal. That's weird. Really interesting, actually. I'm wondering what happens if I like. So yeah, so it really relies on this little tailpiece. Ooh. Ah, I made it like too tight. It kind of locks into itself. Okay, it kind of works. I'm gonna see if I could shave off these little bits here that keep it locking into itself. This is absolutely the closest to a cymbal I've gotten. I feel like I could get closer now. Like now knowing that this kind of works, it might be worth doing a cymbal using the actual cymbal geometry method. I just really don't want to deal with all that support material. Okay, where? That might be a something I'll leave for the next video, which is okay by me. This one's dragging on. I gotta kind of move on. How does this happen to me? How does this happen to me? I've organized everything now. And I keep on starting over once I get cursory knowledge of it. I'm an imposter. I should have mentioned that I don't know who I want to be. Alright, I don't know where it is. So, where does that leave us? This is good. This works for me. Like, that's cool. Gonna try something. I don't know if you guys, well, if you guys can hear the music, I think this was the first time on the engineering channel. I'm gonna actually play the song. So, let's do it. I'm an imposter, but I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I'm honestly under the influence of all I see, and I poke my head into the doors. I make sure to keep one foot from remaining, and I keep on starting over once I get cursory knowledge of anything. I'm an imposter. I should have mastered 45 years for skills by now. 10,000 hours. It's too much for me to stick around. I'm a jack of all trades, and I'll never be great at the things in this world that inspire me. But there's no looking back, and I've made my own track. I'm a master of who I'm supposed to be. Building my life, now I see fit. I've been doing it right, every piece of it. I don't know where I'm going, I don't give a shit, 'cause I'm happy just knowing I'll never quit. It's like I'm doing it custom, and I love some more of that limited identity. Who could fake it? I'll admit it sounds nice to be an imposter like me. So I don't know. I mean, it sounds cool. It's not really the cymbal I'm looking for. But what's really interesting, like this bell, I feel like if this was just the bell, it would ring a lot better. But because it's got all of this extra material on it, it ends up sustaining a lot less, because it's transferring all of its vibrations through the spiral, and as it gets thinner, the thinner parts dissipate the vibrations a lot less, or it dissipates the vibrations into heat a lot easier. So I don't know. Should I print another cymbal? Should I actually try and just like... This thing's stupid. It's so stupid. It looks pretty fun though. Like this is... It's actually really interesting to see that this material has like this like flexibleness. I kind of wonder if I should have done... I want to try one more. I kind of want to try one more design. Maybe we'll come back to the cymbal because I need to... The song actually sounds okay without a cymbal. Yeah. I really want that like high pitched bell sound on it too. And I did want to get a print going while we were talking here, but I'm thinking maybe it's going to be better to work on the string of the guitar and keep the printer off for today so I can record audio better. The only thing is I might want to print a guitar body out of PPSCF as well because it resonates so much better. Anyways, I'm gonna grab a spare spool so I can properly wrap this material. Give me 1 second. I'll admit it's kinda nice to be an imposter like me. I don't have a spool apparently, but I'm just gonna wrap this on this guy, I think. Okay, so we are gonna get some new strings happening. I think this is really exciting. I feel like this is actually gonna make a huge difference if I could detangle this properly. But this was a really quick print too, so it's like I'll have, and it takes basically no filament. That's a lie. It takes very little filament, but like I'll have more than I ever need, I think, on this one spool. Oh God, it's tangled. Why did I do it like that? Why didn't I spool it directly? This was a bad... This was a bad call on my part. Look at this. I don't know if you could tell. Why did I do this? I'm usually really good at knots, though. Detangling, because of my hair. So, let's see. What are we dealing with here? This looks nice. I'm into this. Where's our other end? That's a loop. Where's literally the other end? Like, literally. it's all messed up because this is where I did my pull test. And I think this is a large part of the problem here. God, I was not thinking. When I did this. Okay, no, but we're doing good. I'm gonna maybe. Oh, we're getting close. Okay, I'm gonna use my mic stand to hold that nice loop. I'm considering cutting this because this part's all loopy anyways. And it keeps getting caught because of its loopiness. So there we go. That is strand. Now, yes, here we go, guys. We are untangling. Hi, I'm tangling. Okay. This is great progress, everyone. I need to like control the end. I need a better way of controlling the end. Where are you? Okay, there's the end. It's the curliest bit. I need to just remember that. I might start another coil around something. Sure. I'm a jack of all trades and I'll never be great at the things in this world. So this did complicate my life a little bit because now feeding this whole thing through is going to be a nightmare, which it looks like I'm going to have to do. But I think we are getting somewhere. I'm going to go in and try and untangle this. Yes, yes. This is not what I want to be doing right now. This is not what I want to be doing right now. I would love to be trying to make a string. Oh, this is progress, though. This is beautiful progress. This looks so much more manageable. I want to make sure y'all can see this properly because it's getting close. As much as I'm complaining about this, detangling is kind of a therapeutic exercise. suck at streaming. You know what? I'm changing my mic to this mic for now. Okay, now it's proper. Move that guy out of the way. We are just about there, folks. Next time I do this, I'm unwinding the print directly onto a spool. I've learned a thing. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, there. Okay. There's a spot where the wire was actually kind of fused with itself right here too. Just gonna separate that. There we go. We're done. I'm gonna unwind it from the big drum here. We're done. We did it. Whoa. We did it. Oh, we did it. Okay, let's start making some strings. On the jack. Okay, we got our spool here. What am I gonna do to just make sure I don't lose this? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna jump back to my good mic here. Thank you for the patience, everyone. Got hair in my mouth somehow. It's actually not surprising at all. Why is my stream not popping up on here? It's all good. So, let's start with this, because this is long enough. Which guitar should I do? Let's do the... Let's do the single string one. So, single string guitar. The single string guitar sounds like this. So actually, the string that's on here right now is this filament, just raw. And it works fine, but it actually has a kind of a weird tone to it. Like there's some overtones in there that I don't love. Which is interesting because the PLA actually sounded better in my opinion, but this one can get way tighter. So I'm hoping that doing a thinner, much smaller string will kind of mitigate some of those weird frequencies while also allowing me to have a much higher pitch.
This mechanism isn't the greatest in the world. It slips off. I should put a little, like, crimp washer on the top so it doesn't want to just slide down. But it's fine. It's fine for now. Showed the song to my parents last night, the current version of it. And they like it. My mom said it's not as poppy as Layer by Layer, which I admit. It's not a pop song, this one. I should probably try and do another pop song because that seems to be what people like. But kind of just gotta go with the flow, you know. I was letting my instrumentation inspire this one. So. Just getting the string started on this end here. Holy cow, this is a 43-minute stream already. God, so boring. Sorry. If you're watching this after the fact and you've stuck around, I would really appreciate it, and I think that's awesome. And I hope there's some value in this for you. Okay. I'm going to cut this again. This is cool. I can actually kind of wrap it like a nylon stringed guitar. And this is nylon, so it totally makes sense. I just need to tie this knot a little bit. I need to complete this knot. Yes. Okay. Not the prettiest thing. Actually, it looks kind of nice. Look at that. Looks like a little stitch on like a zombie doll or something. Okay. Let's hear this as we tune it up. So we are not getting those overtones as much. However, it is stretching. We are getting failure. I like the way this sounds. I like the tone. But it's failing. It's failing. Where's my pick? Where's my pick? There it is.
So the issue, as you can see right here, it is failing. But let's keep pushing it because I want to see exactly how catastrophic this is, or if there's kind of a limit and then it'll stop failing. You can see it is stretching. Because what I did notice about this filament is when I tried to break it, or about this string, when I tried to break it, it did kind of just like stretch into this ultra thin form, but it didn't necessarily break, or it didn't break right away. So I'm wondering if I just continue to stretch it, because look how long that's getting. You can see right to there. It's still holding, but it won't maintain a pitch. Oh, we're getting failure here too. Yeah, we're getting failures all over this. This is not a good sign. Yeah, it's kind of stopped. See, this is the interesting thing. It stopped failing here. It's starting to fail here. If I can just make it fail all along the string, it might start maintaining pitch. Maybe. That would be really cool. I have doubts, though. I have major doubts. You can hear how quickly it detunes itself. This feels nice, though. Like, this little section feels nice. Like, it's tight. It's tiny. Like, this is crazy. The PLA would have broken ages ago. It is getting higher. It just keeps dropping. But the absolute high note I'm able to get keeps going higher. Oh yeah, it's starting to fail a lot there. Can you see that? Failure's now up to here. Okay, let's keep it going. I'm running out of space in my headstock here. I feel like I could be doing this for ages.
what we're looking for, yeah, here's another spot where it started to split apart. But it's not breaking. Just keep winding. God, this gear ratio is slow. Okay, now it's not going high anymore. It's staying low. You know? So something's failing, like, catastrophically. But it hasn't broken yet. Turning it around so it's getting real loose. Like, it's somehow it's getting, like, looser than what seems like the tension is allowing, which is interesting. If that makes any sense. Oh. It stopped rotating. Why? It's no longer pulling the string. Okay, so I don't think a single strand is going to work. I mean, maybe if I can just get this. If I can just get this. I'm going to unravel this and just replace it. Because I think it just slipped out of the hole in the headstock here. Yes, okay. Now, I'll cut it here. And try again. This time I'm going to see if I can, like, actually get a bit of a knot going in here. Messed up. I messed up. Sucks. I had high hopes for this. Kind of banking on this, to be honest. Okay, so with that like that, I'm going to use some needle nose pliers. Try and pull this through. Ah, why? These needle nose pliers aren't needly enough. I need more needle, less nose. needle, less nose. Nice. What does that do for me? We're going to try and go the other way to get the knot started. No, that's stupid. Okay. This is turning in the opposite direction now. That's okay. It's not working. I shouldn't have cut it that short. I should have made it real long. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I messed up. It's not grabbing anymore. Do I have any extra length here that I can? Yeah, I do. We're going to get a little bit extra length out of this. Hopefully that will allow us to a little bit more length to play with. Oh, this is honestly, for some reason, kind of tiring. Like my eyes hurt. Why do my eyes hurt? I just need enough to grab it. If I can just grab it, yes. Okay. Oh yeah. That is nice. Now, I'm going to tighten this in a way that will hopefully lock it in. This is just going to break and all of this will be for naught, but I have to at least see what it's capable of. Okay. Nice. We're back in business. Let's keep winding. because it seems to want to stretch to a point, and then it stops stretching at those points. Like these parts, I think, have stopped stretching. These parts still need to stretch, though. It doesn't sound great. It's got a really weird, like, warbliness to it. Probably because it's detuning the second I pluck it, but I need some water. I keep it real dry in this studio for my filaments. Not great for humans, though. Oh, that felt like a bad failure, but it's really wanting to pull the gear. Hello. Okay. Okay, I'll wrap this up. What? All right. All right. Sounds like I'm getting a cheeseburger, so I might have to continue this later. Okay, this will take forever. I'm going to take a break. I gotta go to town and do a little bit of shopping. So I'll come back to this. I'll keep tightening it. And if this doesn't work, we'll try winding some string. See if that makes a difference. But yeah, we'll keep. I really want a nice guitar sound on this track. So